the law of attraction. This is this part two of it. This is very important for you to understand how the law of attraction works. A lot of people don't understand it. You don't have in your life what you don't have in your life because you haven't attracted it to your life. So we're going to discuss the law of attraction expanded version today. And that's important. You got to understand this. There are very few things, well, there are a lot of things that I'm very passionate about, but I am definitely passionate about the law of attraction. You have in your life what you attract. And if you don't know how to attract it into your life, you're not going to have it. And you'll be frustrated in your life because you don't have what you believe you want or deserve or desire, and you don't know how to get it when it is within your power to have it. You can get it. It's within your power. No one's holding you back. How you doing, New York? Step two from New York. How are you doing? It's within your power to have what you want in your life. Your power, your control. It's within your power. And if you understand how to attract things in your life, how do you attract it? So that's what we're going to talk about. The law of attraction is a law, just like the law of gravity. If you are in a place where gravity exists and you drop something or you jump off a building, you're going to hit the ground hard. That's a law. You can't change it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a law. It's just the way it works. It's a law. And so you have to understand that the law of attraction is the exact same way. It's a law. And there are rules that govern those laws. There are rules that govern the law of attraction. There are rules that govern the law of gravity, for example, right? So one of the rules for the law of gravity is whatever you whatever you drop, whatever you drop or throw up, it's gonna come down. That's it. It's a law. It's gonna happen. You don't have to think about it, wonder about it, wish about it, pray about it. If you throw it up, it's coming down. If you drop it from a high place, it's gonna hit the ground. Period. That's it. It's a law. You can't change it. There's nothing you can do. But when you understand that, then you understand that there are laws that govern attraction, how something comes into your life or how you become attracted to something. Then you'll understand how you can have whatever it is you desire, truly desire in your life. So here's one of the laws of attraction. Okay. Whatever you honor, whatever you honor comes to you. Whatever you dishonor moves away from you. That's a law, one of the laws of attraction. Whatever you honor, whatever you honor comes to you. Okay? Honor means to hold in high esteem. That's what honor means. Whatever you honor, whatever you hold in high esteem, that's going to come to you. Okay? Whatever you dishonor, that's going to go away from you. That's a law, one of the laws of attraction. Okay? Well, another law of attraction is whatever you focus on, you will eventually have. Okay? Whatever you ignore, it will leave you. Okay? Let me say that again. Another law is whatever you focus on, it will come to you. That's one of the laws of attraction. Whatever you ignore, it will leave you. That's a law. You can't change that. There's nothing you can do. I don't care how much you wish for it, want for it, think about it, pray about it. I don't care how much money you have. It is a law. Let me give you an example. If you respect money, money will come to you. If you honor money, it'll come to you. If you dishonor money, it will leave you. That's how it works. Okay? If you respect money, it'll come to you. But if you don't respect it, if you don't honor it, it is not going to. Now, and when I say money, I'm not talking about the paper. The paper is a a reflection of what real money is. Okay, so we're going to talk about it. But that paper represents true money. If you understand and respect money, really respect money, it'll come to you in abundance. But if you disrespect it, disregard it, have no regard for it, don't understand it, just blow it off, you won't have it in your life. So a lot of people don't have it in their lives because they dishonor it. They don't respect it. And part of not respecting it means you haven't taken the time to really understand it. Okay? You understand? So let's talk about relationships. When a man really honors the kind of woman that he wants, honors her, she will come to him. When a man disrespects a woman, right? The kind of woman that he may want, she will not be in his life. She won't. Adele, I'm going to read the comments in just a second. She won't. You understand? The bottom line is whatever you honor and respect and hold in high esteem, it will come to you. Whatever you disrespect and dishonor, it will leave your life. Okay? You ever wonder how people who win the lottery get rich 2, 3 years later have no money? Because they did not honor money. Okay? They did not honor money, not the paper. We're going to talk about the law of money in the next couple of days, not the paper. Okay? So you have to learn that the law of attraction has rules to it. Okay. So the one we're going to talk about tonight is honor and focus. Whatever you focus on, you will have. It will come to you. Okay? Whatever you ignore, it will leave your life. In relationships, if you listen very closely, in relationships, if you focus on the relationship and not the person, you will have relationship. The focus many people have is on the person and not relationship. So they have in their lives what they don't want because they're focused on the wrong thing. Relationship is your ability and that other person's ability to relate to each other in a common way. That's what you need to focus on if you want a long-term, sustained, successful, happy relationship. Two people who want the exact same thing at the same time is what you need to be focusing on. That's relationship. Okay? But when you start focusing on he has long legs, long arms, drives a nice car, lives in a nice house, he has nice eyes, beautiful skin, his clothes are nice, you are not going to have the kind of relationship that you want because it's a law. It's a law, right? It's a law of attraction. You attract what you honor and respect. What you don't honor and respect leaves you. So if you want a relationship, a marriage, a good relationship in your life, you got to know what you to focus on. If you want to be successful in life in terms of a business, you have to learn to focus on not just your product or service, right? But you have to learn to honor the customer that you are serving. We'll talk about that when it comes to money. So, Number one, whatever you focus on to the point where it is an obsession, that will come to your life. The law of attraction. You will attract that in your life. Whatever you focus on and obsess over, that will come to you. Whatever you ignore and dismiss, it will leave your life. Number two, you have in your life not what you want, but what you are. So if you want to change what you have to change who you are. Okay? If you want something different in your life, you have to change you, not the thing that you're trying to change. Let's talk about it again. Relationships. I have people all the time say, I've dated this person, dated that person, dated this person. This person has never asked me to marry them. That's because you weren't a husband or you weren't a wife. So you remained a girlfriend primarily because of that reason. You had that in your life. So until you become what you want, you won't have it. You have what you are in your life. What you are. That's what you have. Not what you desire, what you are. That's what you have in your life. You desire to be a millionaire, you have to become a millionaire in here first before the money shows up. Because if the money showed up and you did not have it here, you would lose it because you don't honor it, you don't respect it. Whatever you don't honor, remember, what you don't respect leaves you. What you respect and honor comes towards you. So if you want to be wealthy, you have to understand how to honor and respect wealth. That's how it works. Whatever you focus on, whatever you obsess over, that will come to you. You are what you have in your life, what you are, not what you want. If you want to change what you have in your life, you have to change who you are first. And then that will come into your life. It's another one of the laws of attraction. Number three, the third law is you have to understand and respect specificity. You have to be specific about what you want because the thing that you want, the thing that you obsess over, that is going to come to you. If your obsession or if your thinking about what you want is too broad, not specific enough, then it's not going to come to you. You have to be very specific. It's a law, one of the laws of attraction. You got to be specific. And finally, you have to learn to trust the process. The bigger your dream, the bigger your desire, the bigger your want, the more patience, the more work, the more effort, the more energy it's going to take from you, the more focus it's going to take from you. You don't have to focus much on earning a dollar. It doesn't take a whole lot of focus. But if you want to earn $10,000 a week, it takes a lot more focus, a lot more energy. You have to be more pointed, more specific. You have to be more driven, more obsessed. That's what you have to be. And that's how the law of attraction actually works. So I'm going to go to some of your questions so that I can answer some of the questions because I want to make sure that I am answering your questions as we go along. And then I want to make sure that I'm adding value back into your life. Okay, that's important. Okay. All right. So let's ask some questions. One of the things that Cassie asks is, what do I think about a vision board? Okay. So I'm very visual. a lot of people are as well, but a lot of people have vision boards that are what I call empty. They have stuff up there because it's a dream, it's a desire, and they may be working towards it. I think vision boards are good. You might want to break it up into months, years, whatever, weeks. I'm sorry, weeks, months, and years, so that you can make sure you're hitting your target. Okay. For instance, you can put on your vision board that you want a house, right? I'm just using it as an example. But the question I would ask you if I walked up to your vision board and didn't see it is, when do you want this house? When? Okay. Vision is, how do I describe it? Um, Vision is being able to see beyond where you are right now. That's what vision is. Vision is being able to see beyond where you are right now. Okay. But in order to have that vision come to pass in your life, you have to attach some specifics to it. What do I want? When do I want it? Where do I want it? What color do I want it? All of those things have to be specific, because if something comes along, now listen to me, pause, listen. The reason why you have to be specific is because if something comes along that looks like what you desire, you will take it, because you will think that it is what you desired. No. That's why you have to be specific. When I was looking at marriage, my second marriage, I was very specific about those things that were important to me in the woman I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Very specific. I'm going to give you one example. I'm a thinker, okay? And what frustrates me is to be in a relationship with someone where every small, minute detail has to be explained. Doesn't mean that they're dumb or doesn't mean that I'm smart. It just frustrates me that a person's thinking capacity may not be there at that particular time. I'm just using it as an example, but it could be a lot of different things, many for you. So those things are important. I needed to be able to have intellectually stimulating conversation with the woman that I was in sleeping next to every single day, building a life with. I needed to have honest, wholesome, intellectual conversation. That's important. So it doesn't mean she had to have a college degree or not, but she had to be a thinker. That's important. My wife is that. Okay. Some people might say, I need somebody who is a nurturer, somebody who cooks or cleans, or somebody who is a fixer, who that might be your specific, right? Because that's important to you. It means something to you. So when I say specific, I mean very specific. Very specific. Square foot of the house, color, location where you desire, because it's not going to come to you because your vision or your thought is too broad. And you're not going to obsess over something that you are not clear about. I'll say that again. You won't obsess over something that you're not clear about. And if you don't obsess over it, you won't have it. Okay? So let's go over to another question. Mari, you've saved some money and you're thinking about opening something, you're not sure. Okay, so let me just kind of give you an idea. I, during the pandemic, started three more companies than I own now. So I have a full-time business that I do, it's in focus. And I started three other businesses. My wife started two businesses. My daughter started a business all during this pandemic. And it's all around what we like to do. Let me give you an example. My daughter likes lip gloss. She went to her mother to talk about lip gloss. She wanted to give that lip gloss or give lip gloss or share lip gloss with her friends. So her mom said, would you like to start a business doing it? She got excited about it. So because of that idea, Dazzle by Danny, lip gloss and other accessories, was born. And it is a business that is open and operating right now. I have a company that sells t-shirts. It's called Positive Tees by Daniel. I have thousands of motivational sayings that I come up with almost every single day, just how my brain works. That business is up and running. I'm not telling you that so you can go patronize it. I'm telling you that what you need to do is think about what you like doing and start a business around that. Because one, if you love it, you're going to work your butt off for it. And number two, if you really, really love it, you're going to have the motivation and the inspiration and the creativity to be able to make it unique and special. So don't think about starting a business because you have money, because you can lose money starting the wrong business. Begin to think about business from the perspective of what do I love and how can what I love be a enhance somebody else's life, make their life easier, simpler, better. That's how you think about from a business perspective. Think about things from a business perspective. And we're going to talk about that in the law of money. Okay? That's what you need to be doing. So don't think about starting a business from a perspective of I have money or I don't. Think about it from what do I do that could help somebody do things better, be faster, enjoy life more, whatever those things are for you. So I hope that was helpful. All right. You're joining. I'm swearing good. Is swearing is wearing. I'm a good. I swear I'm a good person. From Mar. Where is Mar? Cassie from Germany. Why is a magnet attracted to metal? I mean, it's just. I want to say I don't understand the law of magnetics, right? But it's how it is, right? It's I don't know the scientific answer to that question. I'll find it out though, and I'll make sure that I answer that question. So I swear I'm a good person says I can't tell if you're talking about science or philosophy. Okay. When it comes to the law of attraction, it is a process that we all it's a law. It's a process that we all must follow. So we can call it scientific. It's not philosophical. Its bottom line is there's a way that you attract things in your life, and that process, those laws are in place. You have to follow that process in order for those laws, those things to come in your life. Okay. Absunda, you said read the comments. I'm trying to read the comments so that I can add value to your lives. So Cassie says being obsessed with your goal is key. Exactly. Now, I agree with that. And it's easier to be obsessed when your goal is something that you love, truly, truly want and desire in your life. That's important. Cassie, you also asked how specific. I answered that question. All right. Fate. I want you to join me on live in the next day or two when I actually am starting to talk about the law of money. You said you want to start a business, but you don't know what your first step is. And we're going to talk about that. Okay? We're going to talk about how you start a business from nothing to actually creating a business that's successful and that will last for a long time. I've been in business for 30 years. Okay. So I understand, and I've started several businesses, some from scratch, some worked, some didn't work. The ones that I was not very passionate about didn't last very long, 18 months, 2 years, sometimes some a lot less than that. So we're going to talk about what kind of business should you start and how you get it started pretty quickly, right? You can get your business started in literally less than a week, depending on what the business is. Okay. Faith says my reputation is at stake because I'm putting myself out there. This would also be a second job. So we'll talk about that, Faith. So join me on the law of money. Ways to attract money, revenue, growth to a personal clothing brand. Okay. Loaf, I want you to join me Again, I want you to join me on the law of money, but I'm going to answer this question really quickly for you because I want you to understand it from a practical perspective. Okay? I don't want you to think about your business as a product or a service. So, Loaf Co., I want you to listen to me. I don't want you to think about your business as a product or a service. I want you to think about your business from the perspective of a customer and how it benefits them. So, one of the questions I would ask you, right, with respect to your company is how does your clothing brand benefit a customer? How does it do that, right? My t shirt business helps people to express their positivity on a shirt. So instead of people having to say something out of their mouths, people can read their positive message on their shirt. It adds, that's the value that it adds to them. It helps them to spread their positivity. It helps them to spread their positivity with a saying on a shirt. All right. So you have to ask yourself the question, how does your clothing line benefit its customer base? Does it make them feel better? How you doing, Omar? Does it make them feel better, look better, be more confident? How that's first. Now, once you've established that, then you know the type of customer that you need to be targeting, the type of people that you need to be going after, and then what you need to do is you need to put as much advertising behind that on social platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, those places. You need to start doing that. Another thing you can do to create more awareness around your brand is begin to create content about you developing content around the brand that you are creating to reach people. And then you can start doing some targeted stuff. Send me a DM, Loaf Co., and we'll talk more about that. Okay? All right, I'm going to take this last question and then we're going to go. This is about trust. So F says, please tell us something about trust. Now, I've talked about this on several videos, so you can scroll through my page. Again, if you're not following me, follow me because there's a ton of content out there. It's free, not asking you for nothing. Don't need anything from you other than your attention. I obviously want you to follow me for sure. If it's adding value, if it's not adding value, then you need to go find somebody else to add value into your life. So let's talk about trust. Trust is a reliance upon something. Let's just use it as the basic definition of it. Trust is a reliance upon something. Okay, so when you really rely upon it. Give you an example. A chair in your house. Think about it. Okay, without thinking, you will sit in that chair because you know that that chair will hold you up. It has the four legs that will hold you up. So you put the full weight of your body on that chair because you believe, you trust, and you believe it's going to hold you up. Well, that is the same for everything. When it comes to people, can you rely on them? Do you believe with all of your heart that you can rely on them? If you can't, you don't trust them. Okay? Sometimes, now, let me also say this, trust has an empty and full mark. Trust doesn't have an on and off switch. It's an empty and full mark. So you can trust somebody all the way or partially. You can trust them with a part of your life, and there's a part of your life you wouldn't trust them with. So what you need to understand is, can I rely upon and believe this person for what I am depending on them for? Can I rely on them? Okay. If the answer is no, ask yourself why. What is it about that person, or what has that person done to cause that needle to go more towards the empty mark than the full mark? Okay. Once you identify what that issue is and you are interested in having a meaningful relationship with that person, you should go to them and tell them exactly what the issue is. If they love you, if they care enough about you, if they respect you enough, they will put in the work to change that particular behavior to regain or grow trust, gain your trust, and that'll solve the problem. But trust is nothing more than a reliance upon and a belief in something that applies to people, places, things, whatever you want to call it. All right. Tomorrow night, I think I want to jump on again and well, no, tomorrow night we're going to start on talking about the law of money, how you can use the law of attraction, right, and couple it with the law of money to bring money into your life. You don't have it in your life because you don't understand how to attract it. Okay? So we're going to talk about the law of money. 40 days to freedom, power, and success is what this is all about. If any part of this live was helpful to you, put in the bottom comment area, just put a heart. Okay? If any part of this was helpful to you tonight. Number two, if you think that I've added value to your life and I've earned your trust, then I want you to leave me a comment below or follow me. Okay, if I've earned your trust, if I haven't earned your trust and you still are a little suspicious or you still want to know more, then come back tomorrow and then hopefully I'll be able to. Thank you, baby love, for the gifts. I appreciate that. So if I need a little bit more of to earn your trust, a little bit more of your confidence, then continue to come back to these lives. But if I've earned your trust and confidence, please, you can follow me, and I want you to share my video or this page with a friend so that they can potentially follow me as well. I would appreciate that a lot. I will see you guys tomorrow, where tomorrow we will be discussing the law of money. The law of money. How to attract as much money into your life as you can handle. This is not some hoax. It's not some game. Everybody who has any kind of wealth in their lives has to observe, respect, and follow these laws for it to happen. Loaf Co., I usually come on every day, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard U.S. time. And so I don't know what time that is where you are. It's 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time in the U.S. I will be on tomorrow. And Loco, I would say if you have any other questions for me, follow me and send me a message, and I can help answer any questions about your business. It's free. I'm not going to charge you anything. I want to make sure that I'm helping you to succeed in business and in life. I love you guys so much. I really do. Thank you for giving me your time and your attention. I cannot wait to come back and see you guys tomorrow. Peace, love, and happiness. See you tomorrow.